Ladies and gentlemen, from the MGM Grand of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, fighting out of the blue corner, Damigas Vedal, Kiev, Ukraine, the reigning and defending, undefeated WBC super lightweight champion of the world, Viktor the Iceman Postol. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, from Omaha, Nebraska, USA, the reigning, defending, undefeated WBO light welterweight champion of the world, Terence Crawford.
Obey my commands at all times, above all, protect yourselves at all times. Let's go.
Against Lucas Matisse, whom he forced to quit. Can he do the same with someone as skilled?
But even that, he's got his right shoulder forward in the switch. Crawford, of course, has his name in the front. He's got the green trunk and the blue and a little bit of red on his trunks. Is Viktor Postol. This is Crawford again. Notoriously starts slow, but Postol hasn't done anything yet.
Go on to what you guys said about Freddie Roach's biggest concern in this fight. That's what Postol will be looking to do, looking to more counter.
Well, both really wise, veteran, old-timey stuff.
Here he is switching to southpaw.
Something that sets him apart and makes him special.
Well, he stuck in about 16 seconds going round one. Crawford has landed more punches, so now he tries to go to work, but nothing real effective. Here we go to round two. This is scheduled for 12. Colonel Rich Marotta, Christina Pancha here. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you're watching around the world. This promises the first round right-handed, then switch to southpaw. Now, sometimes
he's got the feel of it. It's not a thing where they're going to give him instructions on that in the corner. You have to keep to it. You have to walk him down and eventually break him down.
One thing that I see here so far, though, is Postol is not, he's
Crawford's movement and the way even when he's standing in one place, but he's moving side to side to keep popping that jab out because he can't really catch him with it. He's just kind of pawing with it in front of his face.
It is perpetual motion, and that's why he's such a good fighter. Takes that little. I read that Freddie wanted to, try to catch him in the switch. I promise you won't catch Crawford in the switch because he does it with the Postol, touches him to the body with the jab, gets his combination.
That little flurry by Crawford might be enough to win him the round. The only significant punches really that were landed in the round.
I think that's all you can say.
And he'll keep that for a long time unless
it's significant. But he's done just enough to win the round.
I think
your observation is right on the mark. Trying to execute is a different. A lot of punches being landed. His Postol trying to get in position and throw a punch, and Crawford loadedly ambidextrous, but he stayed except for the first.
Involved in this fight.
Well, they're talking. I don't know what Postol's saying, and I'm sure Terence doesn't know.
Well, it takes him a couple rounds usually, and by the third, fourth, usually is fully confident in what he's going to bring and what his game plan's on the fly. But
yeah, here he is with that. Talks about is it's there. Oh. Tony, Postol turned his back on him, and Crawford was in the position of throwing the punch. A little exchange. Crawford sticks him down into a right hand.
Yeah, Postol starting to get in punching range here.
Landed more other round. But Crawford dictated it with the exception of that. Now let's see if he can execute it. Try to land that jab, which he's so famous for.
Well, I think he wants to do at least
real high and kind of almost a jab up in the air like that. Instead of snapration, because Crawford is just so quick on his feet moving around.
I like to see him try to get inside more. Oh, there's a good left.
Pretty good counter punch that Crawford got hit by.
Yep. That right hand counter by Postol.
And Crawford's turn easy.
Oh.
Everything that Crawford does, the crowd kind of goes long looping in. Every time Crawford does something well, the crowd either to its feet or gets real excited.
Thing is, Terence is starting to take some.
Well, at the outset, I mentioned that Terence notoriously started full offense, and you're going to take a chance of getting clipped too, and that's what's happened in this round. 28, 27, 26 seconds ago. That jab on him too much. Left hand gets through. About 3 different punches that he landed throughout the course of the Hall of Fame ceremonies a couple of weeks ago, and he just enjoys himself. That's going to be because his knee touched, and Postol is really annoyed. If anything but the bottom of your soles of your feet touch the canvas, this round out and keep it to 1.
Yeah,
because Terence grabbing him up. Only he just barely his knee touched. But,
but you know that he doesn't talk a lot of trash.
What a great counterpunch. He touched the canvas down, and Tony right on it. His gloves definitely hit the knee. Went down once.
2 flash knockdowns.
Wow.
It was a real good shot that got it all going.
It was so fast. I need to see the replay.
And the fact that those were both very flash knockdown, very much flash knockdown.
Dave Moretti and Don Trella. Turned out to be what can be a huge round. Postol caught him with the right hand, and Crawford's back his own right hand. Crawford pulls him in by the head and blasts him with the left hand, trying to get his hands free.
Yeah, Postol wants him to fight.
Yeah, he does.
Personally, I would not score that a 10-7 round. I would score it 10-8.
And it's
Like his hand went down. Don't miss that.
this is round 6. Hodge shot by
Rounds Terence has really come on. And even if he's taken a shot, he's given a couple back. Let's see if he keeps up that.
still hot dogging it a bit. Like he's enjoying it.
Postol just has not hit him enough to slow him down.
Shoulder. Like he was going to throw a right hand, and then all of a sudden he lets a left hand. And he gets him in the corner, but he's so quick even when he catches up with him. Slick movement there. Pull that left shoulder, right hand. And those are the slick things he does.
And that
Then
has
when he
some power, too.
I mean, this is really ring generalship by Crawford. And the way he, effectiveness is the difference in this fight. Postol is frustrated now.
Yeah.
Tiny. No, I mean, what it seems like it's always Crawford getting off first. And as I say that, a 10-7 round in the 5th. And if possibly anybody could have won a couple of the rounds, the first couple of rounds that were fairly, that isn't the way I see it. I get Crawford on the shutout judge.
I think
Things that Crawford is the ring general, then he comes in, lunges. See, that's that move, and it's frustrating Postol. Yeah, I'm an innocent little lad. He blasts the body.
I mean, much has been said about, Freddie Roach in the other corner, but you got to give Team Crawford some credit in their.
Victor has a.
And that's with the movement, and he doesn't just go to his right and commit, or he'll step with his left foot behind him. Then he'll plant like he just did then. Spin that round. See, try to do things. You get clipped again.
Off the canvas.
You better start before the bell rings if you fight Terence Crawford.
Got to rush Crawford.
Absolutely,
Rich. Throw him into the corner, maulk the paradigm that we're witnessing evolve here.
Now for the body, just like that.
Yep.
Cracked him with a hard left hand. He really was off balance with that left hand. There it is again, and he falls away from it.
Yep.
Let's see what Terence did. The uppercut. Left going to be there. He's going to be firing. In that time, spins around and he knows how to tie this guy up. The guy can't do a little adrenaline flow right now. He lands a right hand, but it's partially.
It wasn't too far off the mark.
No, that's what Freddie wants him to try to land, but again, easier's on. They were a little slit by that left eye. Can't tell if Postol.
From that third round.
All right.
For the benefit.
Yeah. So if he gave a couple of those rounds, and I wouldn't find any fault with giving a couple of the first 4 rounds to Postol. I expected Crawford would be so dominant in this fight. He's picking his shots, but his defense has, been sensational in this fight. We're in the 9th round. Mostly Crawford, but Crawford not
Widening the gap about how close Postol is in that number 2 spot.
And that time the legs his hands have come down. His legs aren't there right now. He's fighting on heart, and he finally.
Respect still for Postol.
Sure.
Yeah, well, this guy's a very, very good in this fight. some by design and a couple of
Going that way. It's
Not at all.
There's been not enough punches thrown to break.
But even if you changed that to a 2-point difference and you gave him a couple of the first 4 rounds, Crawford, well, he had the plan B where he wanted a lot more right hands. He tried to throw him and he came in with the idea of traps. This time he doesn't do it. He stays there and bends over and makes him go over his shoulder.
Enough for it to matter.
He's hardly getting hit at all. Even then, again, the jab is short. And another hard left hand. And remember, he's fought this entire fight as a southpaw, except the first, probably. Look at that. There's a straight left right down the middle on the right-handed fighter. The right. Again, he goes to throw the. He didn't just move around to get away, so therefore I don't see him as running.
It would stamp him as.
Go ahead, Rich, with that thought. A sensational fight like he did against a game. The way he's moving, and you picture Manny trying to catch up with him. 7th round, the Colonel Bob Sheridan here, Rich Murata, Christina Poncher. Our champions, one is going to lose his title tonight. And right now, it looks like Terence shaking in the fight. Postol was down twice, but again, it was just a knee touched the canvas, and when he kind of dragged his toe, his gloves touched the canvas. But Tony Weeks did exactly the
50 fight, and this was 1 versus 2, and the very best 2 at one.
Sherman against Batiste, who was an excellent fighter, and he handled him. But Crawford still, that's a slick punch every time.
And he gets you to stick your chin out.
And he's in the zone. He's in the zone right
now. But this guy, for all practical purposes, can fight. This is what makes him so good. And there, he bends down, he grabs. Postol is a very frustrated fight. That time, one of the more right hands back 4 or 5 rounds ago, but nothing.
I really thought that tonight that Crawford would have some.
He hasn't had many. He got a couple of moments in this one. He got clipped by a decent right hand. He's been called out. He's going to take a point away for hitting in the back of the head, and he should. 10-8 round. And it's the way Postol can win this. Postol needs a knockout.
for it.
Yeah, he landed left and a right.
And he's furious about the point going away, and so is Fred.
Brown to get it done.
But see, he's kind of waltzes in, and here he is. Postol's going for knock, and Crawford the end down. And this is what we expected a lot more of. But even then,
anyway,
I agree with you 100%.
Take your shot.
Do anything he can do. Hit him behind. And the only thing that can work is a knockout. We've had
pulled it off against Sergio Martinez when he lost every round practically.
And Chavez Sr. low to this day. If you see Meldrick Taylor, we know that was right. Postol is into this thing now. Crawford doesn't have to do this. Oh, he got right to the button with a hard shot on the inside. Crawford wants to make a point right now. This is a type of how frustrated is Postol? A good fighter tonight.
Well, some people won't like that very much, and what he's
13-12. Inside of 10 seconds to go now in the fight. This is a brilliant fight. He nails him, almost dropped him. Said it's all over. Look at the smile on his face.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the MGM Grand of Las Vegas, we go to the scorecards. All to the winner by unanimous decision, and now both WBC, WBO light welterweight champion of the world, the fighting pride of Omaha, Nebraska, Terence Crawford.